Knock knock, postman's been. Finally sorted out my monitor issues. I hope 34-inch ultra wide, which I can stick on a 75mm VESA. So that's the size of it. We're going to get it out of the box and have a look. But this is the unboxing. So we've got model number off the side there. I'll put detail in the description below so you can see what one it is. This one's mostly had good reviews for its price point, which is, I got it for £170, but it's been up at about 200 recently, but they kind of fluctuate a bit. So if you're not in a rush, just stick it in your cart and Amazon will let you know when it drops in price. So yeah, let's get it out of the box. Oh, what's on the back? Nearly knocked the other monitor out. Monitor wars. Two tabs. Here we go. Oh, we have an HDMI cable. Surprising. And a stand. And that looks like the power unit. There's another cable. So yeah, another. Don't know why there's two of those. The stand is metallic. I'll have a look at the bits and pieces. I'll do a better video on that in a minute. So let's just finish getting it out of the box. Alright, yeah, it's curved as well, so I'm going to leave it in the box for now and then show you some of the other bits and cut this video a bit better. So. Let's just unwrap these pretty quickly. So, that's not plastic. And I think it could have been, but I don't know. Maybe not for a 34-inch. There's a catch there, moving that. And the other part of the stand. There's no adjustability up and down, and I found that's a thing with cheaper ones. So that's gonna go in there like that without that screw. So one's a DP cable and one's an HDMI. Sorry, PD cable. One's an HDMI. So the power is this type, generic block. So it looks like we'll be using the HDMI cable because it's display port to display port, and yeah, that looks like the display port one. So I think we'll be using this one because the Mac Mini comes with an HDMI, which I find quite surprising. Yeah, so there, HDMI. Got to be careful with these things. They don't take much knocking around. First impressions are better than It's got reasonably slim bezel, slimmer than what I'm used to, and certainly on the edges. Sticker on it. Try to get paw prints on it. So how's one gonna? Okay, so the first job is to get. So it's just this lever thing, I think. So. Make sure it's locked in. It's not locked in yet. So if you didn't have it in fully, yeah, so front in. Okay, it's slotted in. Okay, make sure you get that in fully. And then we've got just a Phillips. My goodness, am I going to be short my toolbox? Let's see. Some refreshment. Don't spill it on your new thing. Legs. So that's going to go to the front like that. And it's just going to screw on. So. In there, good. Yeah, so I've got one DC in HDMI 1, HDMI 2, DP1, DP2, and an audio out, and that's it, which is more than I'd expect, to be honest. So manual screwdriver. So there's a couple of rubber, so there's 4 points of contact which won't work with my Chinese coffee box that one of my suppliers sent to me as a Christmas gift. And there it is. Oh. So is there tilt and swivel? Yeah, there's some tilt control. Try not to put my fingers on the screen. So that's gone together pretty easy. So this is what we've gone to. You're going to get all sorts of reflections in there. Next to my 24-inch. So it's pretty much double. Well, not quite double the screen, but the resolution should allow me to stack 2 windows side by side, which I've done instead of going for a twin monitor setup. And that's the whole point, really. Watch videos on whether it's good to have a twin monitor setup if you're in the market for a new monitor or thinking of going for a pair, because that comes with problems. Yeah, so that's what I would advise, and I've just gone for a single wider screen, which I think is more elegant. It's more up my street. So first impressions without tinkering with any settings are there's some sort of text appearing there, which is strange if that's not a sticker, because it's clearly some sort of, it's not a sticker. Strange, but that's the only remark so far I've got on it, but it does seem to be a little bit washed out. Well, that could be the mist, but it's a lovely big area of screen, and I like the curvature, so I do like that a lot. And yeah, I don't know about that number though, that is just weird, right? Let's put some windows on and see and play with the settings. So the numbers, I'm pretty sure, are a protective film that's been put on so well I didn't even know it was there. So This is just YouTube, some Tour de France, and there's my stickers. So, and it's the same this side. There's a number, faint number there too. Yeah, I don't know that the picture's absolutely amazing. I'm happy with it. I'm very happy with how it works in applications, which is what I principally want. This isn't a TV, and I'm not a fuss pot in that way. You might be, so yeah, but I haven't run any setup and stuff on it yet, so that might increase the sharpness. But as you can see here, it's just switched, and it looks, look how sharp that is. That's really very sharp. So yeah, really pleased so far. So that's for value for money. That's what people were saying about this. We need to do a reveal. They've given us a helpful tab. So that's what these numbers are. You can't see it on a background. There's slight ghosted numbers. And they are from the screen. Wow, that is super satisfying. You've bucket list, peel.
If they can fix your roll, what's the first thing you're going to do when you get out of here? Some rubbing alcohol shots? Maybe a wiper fluid chaser?
What did you say?
So when you get back,